map is kind of weird here too. I mean, the road anyway only takes up like a small amount of takes up a small amount of the map, and there really isn't anything on the map. It's like the map's got this big...
Sorry about all that mess with Oppie. There's no question, Oppie is a once-in-a-generation genius. I've watched her manipulate wavelengths with nanometer precision without batting an eye. So, yeah, to see her go from being the sharpest person in the room to what she is now is disappointing. This place, it leeches away your sanity day by day. So for Oppie to live here in complete isolation, locked away with only bad memories and expired medication, nothing good comes of that.
I'd feel a hell of a lot better if I knew why she suddenly cares so much about the remnants.
Did I mention that I'd be going to a place where I'd be as blind as a bat? Because my headlights are not under my control. They're switching on and off willy-nilly. I'd certainly like to... And I'd certainly like to know why, or what turns them off, and then back on again. If this starts happening in the dark zone, or no, not the dark zone, but the place I'm going to, which...
Speaking of Oppie, you're not gonna like this, Francis, but I'm starting to think we can't do this alone. Look, it's not that I doubt our abilities, but no one knows the zone like that old bat.
You heard what she said. She'll sabotage this remnant before helping us.
Right. Well, she'll come around to our jobs.
No, she won't. Nothing in the 13 years we spent in R&D proof that she's open to working with anyone. She dug her heels in so deep that she wrestled everyone down into the grave with her. I can't be involved if she is.
What are you talking about? This is the entire reason we stayed behind, to write the record of the zone. Not about the experiments and the technology, but to tell the legends of the land.
I don't want anything to do with her. I don't want to talk to her. I don't want her advice. I don't want to hear her goddamn voice.
This isn't like you. What's going on, Francis?
Is there something I should know?
No.
All your work in limb R&D, all the time you spent, your entire career, your entire life. You sacrificed it all for Ada, and how did they thank you? With a black hole in your resume, where you can't tell anyone what you did. You couldn't even tell people where you wiped your ass for 10 years. So no, I'm not letting this go. Not for me, but especially not for you.
That's not... Never mind.
You know, sometimes I wonder, how much of you staying here was actually to hunt these legends? Or if it was because you had nowhere else to go.
I'd love to chime in, but I'm too busy raiding this lab truck. To be honest, I'm a hair uncertain about this plan myself. I mean, sure, Dr. Turner has been known to drop me into like without so much as a paddle, but reason would she have for... What is there to exploit here? What would I mean, I'm driving a remnant that's a car. So Yeah, that's important. But what you have to gain from I don't know, taking her at face value and then these guys going out behind her back. Oh Lord, I can't even remember if I left. I think I left the headlights on that time, legitimately. Maybe I just don't have any reason to trust either of them. Or any of them. Yeah, 0.4 kilograms. Fortunately, there is a there's another anchor, and it's right up by the road. Should be able to grab it. My lights are staying on this time. I noticed before they were toggling. There is something. I don't know if it's something I do or not. It causes them to blink on and off, or toggle on and off, and I don't know what causes that. Well, you know what else I ought to do while I've got the chance? I'm refilling my my spare tank. And since I'm like right here, let me just see if there's a way into this place. I think the only area you can get chemicals is in one of these. It's also the only place to get these gas cylinders, but when have I ever had to use a gas cylinder? Except in making new impact hammers. And I haven't needed those quite so much as I thought I would. Involving the radio wasn't there. I will get around to reaching that marker, but I'd like to do a bit more with both my car and the mid-zone before I do. Pass up these trailers, but I'm not really sure exactly how much time I have here. At any moment, that alarm could go off and I'll have to hightail it. one thing to like about gateways. It's that they light the area up like, well, like daylight. Actual daylight. Probably can get to one entire kill. Oh, electricity, look out. Functioning screwiness. Look out again. Getting out of here before that left bird catches up with me. I just realized another thing. That headlight toggling only seems to happen when it's raining out. It has nothing to do with nothing to do with my wipers. Have to wait until it rains again and see if the rain is relevant in any way. You know, it's funny, I keep coming back to this place. I mean, this particular map. This is the third time I've been here. And it's always popped up in a different location. Some of these maps, they really are, well, I suppose recycled is a bit of a harsh word, but it's not entirely wrong, is it? Oh. Anomaly encounters number 6. In a series of how many, I don't really remember, but that's beside the point. Oh, I legitimately don't have any room for this. That MRE there. I'm gonna stop by my car and drop this off. Keep this with me. I certainly didn't mean to play kickball with that barrel there, but... didn't know I could kick down fences that way. Well, if I remember this zone well enough, this is like the last place I got to lose. Loot this thing and see if there's anything in the trunk. Perfect timing. He's getting ready to head out anyway. I got 1.7. Oh, wow. That certainly helps. I do not want to spend... What the... How did my tire end up flat? Where are my sealing kits? Don't have sealing kits. Can I whip one up? Yes, I can. Okay. Well, at least the thing wasn't completely destroyed like a certain other drive. Alright. Out of the zone. This takes me back. The Warrens and Heavy Fog. I'm not going to hang around in there. Just long enough to pick up one last stable anchor and get myself out.